Have you ever told yourself that you was going to do something, but then turned around and made sure it wasn't going to happen? That's a great example of self-sabotage. Now, self-sabotage is all too common. Self-sabotage guarantees that you maintain the status quo. Now, that's whether the status quo is good or bad. You're naturally resistant to change. In this video, we'll talk about how to stop self-sabotage in its tracks. What's going on, everybody? It's your guy T Spice, speaker, coach, and author of the book Have the Guts to Follow Your Guts Why Playing It Safe is the Biggest Risk of All. And welcome to Keys. That's right, keeping eyes on your success, where we break down all of the mindset shifts you need to make if you want to live a life by design instead of by default. If you find yourself in the right place, please don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and share this with somebody that needs it. And let's jump into the video. Self-sabotage is rarely intentional. We subconsciously do and say things that make success much less likely. You might accidentally fail to set your alarm clock and be late to an important interview as a result. And self-sabotaging can be challenging to spot, but your friends and family are an excellent resource. It's easier to spot in others than it is to spot for yourself. First, you gotta understand self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is a form of control. When an outcome is uncertain, we can create certainty by failing intentionally. You can ensure the lack of a job offer by being late to your interview, rather than suffer from the lack of control that comes from waiting for that phone call after the interview. Self-sabotage allows you to dictate the outcome even though it might be negative. You can avoid change by sabotaging yourself. You might not like your current job, but you know everyone and how to navigate through the company. Familiarity is one of the most prevalent forms of comfort, and a new job would bring a lot of uncertainty. You don't know whether you'll even enjoy your new job or not. You don't know whether you'll like your new boss or your new coworkers. You don't know much, and that is stressful. But sabotaging yourself can keep you in your comfort zone even if it isn't very comfortable. You might feel that you deserve failure. If your self-esteem is low, you might believe that you deserve to fail. Self-sabotage is common. It's also comforting in its own way. Self-sabotage is also a great hindrance to progress and happiness. Repeated failures can ruin anyone's attitude. This is how you're going to defeat self-sabotage and lead a new life. First, take a look at your past failures. When you made poor choices, consider your thoughts. Were they reasonable? No one's perfect, and you're bound to make mistakes. However, when you do something you know is wrong, take note. Do this for every failure you've had. Pay particular attention to your past actions. If you see signs of self-sabotage, ask yourself why you did it. You'll begin to see patterns that you can interrupt and change. After recognizing the times you've sabotaged yourself, determine what you should have done. Take the time to figure out what the best course of action would have been. Do this for each instance of self-sabotage you've noticed. And then think about how much self-sabotage has cost you in the past. You've missed out on a lot because of self-sabotage. Do you make less money? Or maybe you have less friends? Chances are you live a less fulfilling life because you sabotage yourself. Realize how much you've cost yourself, and changing will be easier. How much has your self-sabotage harmed others? How have your friends and family and other loved ones been affected? Living a small life has an impact on everyone around you. Give yourself effective reasons to change your behavior. Self-sabotage is a defense mechanism, and sabotaging yourself keeps you safe and in control at the expense of making any real progress in your life. Stopping this pattern of behavior requires reflection, honesty, and a little courage. Examine your life for instances of self-sabotage and make the necessary changes to your behavior. You'll enjoy the results. I promise. I hope this helps. Love, be well, and don't forget to have the guts to follow your guts. Peace.